3-3-1.
Back.
Point.
It's back.
We're back?
Yeah.
Both mics?
Should be.
Okay. Well, we can turn this down.
3-3-1.
This is going
Second serve.
So you might say something like, sorry, the feet got knocked out.
3-3-2. Side out.
Yeah, we apologize. The feet dropped there for a moment. Got your back, hopefully. We're tied at 3 in the second game. It's been competitive throughout. Tight first game, went to Moore and Sparling. Three, 3-1. Brown serving. You heard Moore right away said no. Yeah, John said tough to see the ball with the chairs there because the black signage has been moved. They're in front of the chairs for a reason. So we'll get that reestablished. The wind has picked up a little bit, blew a signage over, and they're going to secure those.
Yeah, it's going to be a new link, because every time I have to restart it.
So we're ready to go. 3-3-2. Spinagle spins it into the corner. Just wide. Tied at 3, first serve. Ernie, cross court, gets line. What a shot by Spinagle.
Flying Ernie. Speed up a little bit low into the net. Scott Moore's the master. He speeds up with balls that are so low, it's unbelievable.
We're going to replay.
We'll replay that. Got a little slick spot, but great day for pickleball, Carl, and big crowd on hand here at Championship Court.
Yeah, all the outer courts are packed. People all around enjoying the sunshine and good pickleball.
This is the 4th annual 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. It was Moore and Lovett winning mixed.
That was their first gold medal together.
Yeah, they medaled before, but first gold for that tandem, but very strong playing together.
I don't know how many medals Scott Moore has, but he's probably got a house full.
He's got to build an addition onto his house, huh? Extra room.
Yeah, he's probably got a separate house just for his medals.
Oh, it's a tough ball. Spun right at the feet of Brown. How does Sperling get so much action on his shots, Carl?
They use a lot of that undercut spin on the return of serves. Especially on a softer court like that, the ball will skid, make it tougher to try to hit top spin back when you're trying to counter that spin.
Four,
4-3-2. It's a tight match.
And jams Scott Moore a little bit.
Yeah, right in his right pocket. Perfectly placed by Spinagle.
3-4-1.
Best of three. Trying to stay alive. Good night. Good defense.
Oh, how about that? Spinagle survives the overhead from Sperling.
He was going to put that away.
Yes.
They're waiting on him. Try to go down the middle. It's a good return. Good defense.
Yeah, terrific point. Sperling applauding the effort. Ooh, that ball skidded
never
there.
came
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
4-4-2.
Hey, Darryl.
Darryl Wyatt in the house. That one sails deep.
Saw them playing DeRisi and Mercer out there, so I'm not sure how that match went.
Ooh, what a matchup that is. Wyatt playing with Rodnoff. Yeah, well done. Straddling that center line. Spinagle.
Four, 4-2.
4-4-2. Good duck out of the way. What an exchange that was, Carl. Big time.
Firefight, man. Love those firefights. 5, 6, 7 shots. I mean, that's
5-4-2.
Crowd appreciates the action. These guys putting on a show out here. Oh, Ernie attempt.
little netter. Scott Moore jumped on that sitter.
Yeah, just lofted up over the tape. Perfectly for Scott.
Little net love. Sometimes the net taketh and net giveth away.
6-4-2.
6-4, second serve.
Point.
Paddles down, timeout. Spinagle and Brown, they trail by 3.
Looking to take this to a third. I'm sure Scott Moore has played a lot of pickleball. He's looking to get this done as soon as he can.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he was out here late night or early morning this morning, wasn't he?
He was. And then he came back out this morning to play the gold medal final and won that.
And now marching through the men's doubles draw with John Sperling.
That's a good combo. I
It
don't know
really
how much
is.
they've played together, but those guys are both some of the leaders for quite a while in the senior pro game.
Yeah, they played together for a while, consistently, I believe, and then took some time off. Now back. Could be a magical tandem here this weekend.
Remember the one match that was Sperling, his back froze up. I'm not sure where that was, but he couldn't hardly walk off the court, and then came back the next day and played. I don't know. I mean, we had to help him to the car. It was, I mean, he couldn't
I
literally.
remember that, yeah.
Was that here?
It was an MPL event, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, that's right. It was.
Yeah.
I think it was Cincinnati or Columbus. But
All right, gentlemen, time in. 7.
So 7-4.
Side out.
Timeout works in the favor of Spinagle and Brown. You got some great sponsors in this tournament, Carl.
Yeah, Baptist Health has been a long-time sponsor of ours. They got their trainers out here supporting the tournament. Great partner.
That bear claw.
That's Sperling, just so lackadaisical, and the power from the wrist.
Yeah, that's a hockey slap shot, right? A wrist shot. He's got the straight arm delivery, knockout.
Point.
Little chicken wing.
We just had some chicken wings. This was
Yeah,
lunch.
they're very good.
5-7-2.
So 5-7-2. Oops, Finago came over. Moore goes at him again.
Looked like the I formation, I think.
Or pistol.
He almost nailed his partner.
Yeah, they're both Penn State football fans, with Lee playing tennis there. Oh, look at that ball. Just falls off the table.
That extra top spin, that ball dips over the net. It's so tough to handle that shot.
I think we lost the official's mic.
That's it. Game, set, match.
Okay.
Not yet.
No.
Getting ready for it.
Yeah, they both came up to the net. Looked like they were going to shake hands. So 10-5-1. ATPs, what a save by Spinagle. Remarkable defense. Sperling can't believe it. And John's going to go up, give him a high five. Spinagle, he's really good.
You're good. 9-5-2.
I think he said 9-5-2.
Side out.
And they get the ball back with some momentum.
5-9-1.
5-9-1. Ooh, great effort leaping over the Palm Beach Sports Commission sign.
In the front row.
5-9-2.
Second serve, 5-9. Great exchange. Big side out there for Sperling and Moore. It felt like Spinagle and Brown gaining some momentum there.
And you got 5. 9-5.
9-5-1.
Point.
And now we have a match point for Moore and Sperling.
10-5-1.
10-5, first serve.
Second serve.
Ball hung up there long enough for Spinagle to attack. So second serve, Scott Moore. Oh, what a play by Sperling, reading the Ernie. Spinagle just looking at him. Says, I owed you one from that ATP that you returned. And the winners, John Sperling, Scott Moore, will visit with Carl Foster coming up. But what a battle. Lee Spinagle, Richard Brown, excellent work out there, and a terrific match.
John Sperling, Scott
4, advance to men's doubles. Please Phenomenal and Richard Brown, great matchup, guys. Kendall.
Okay, we are back here. The 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. A good match we got going on here. Olga Strapoli and Dana Wyatrowski against Karen Seguso and Cindy Marr. Ari Shannock joined by Doug Mouch of Pro Drive. Doug, good to see you. Big pickleball fan, big pickleball player. And Pro Drive, you guys are producing remarkable paddles.
Yeah, thank you, Art. It's great to be back on with you. Yeah, Pro Drive, we're based in Florida. We've been around for about 3.5 years. The founder is Henrik Anderson, and he's a material engineer, so he knows how to make a product. And we're very lucky that we make about 4 or 5 different paddles that do last forever, and they're really, really good and fun to play with.
They last forever, guaranteed wins forever, Doug.
Well, if it was you playing with it, I would guarantee the win, yes.
No, that's a guaranteed
or my
loss.
partner, John Sullivan, uses it, and that's a guaranteed win.
Sully uses it, he wins. Doug uses it, you win. Interesting matchup here. Dana serving. This is up to 15. Wyatrowski, great season in the National Pickleball League, played her collegiate tennis at Providence College. And Elko Strapoli, sponsored by YOLO, played tennis at Rutgers. Won the APP US Open with Jose DeRisi. And their opponents, Karen Seguso, what a story she is, reached 120 in the world in singles on the WTA when she was 14 years old, Doug, and I know you know Karen and her family, including her brother Robbie, very well.
Yeah, Karen was a childhood prodigy tennis player, and her brother Robert is a 4-time major doubles champion and #1 player in the world. Also won an Olympic gold medal with his partner Ken Flack. They were the dominating team back in the 80s, and so yeah, her whole family and her sister-in-law, Robert's wife, is Carleen Bassett. If you're as old as we are, you know the name. Carleen got to #8 in the world in tennis. Had some great wins, and now Karen has come to pickleball, as has Carleen, and Robert and Carleen's daughters are 12 and 14. Lennon, let's see, just watching here, and they are pickleball prodigy stars as well.
We'll look for them on tour.
Teddy
probably.
and Lennon, yeah, Teddy and I won
soon.
a tournament together. She was 12, I was 57 a couple months ago, and everybody was in shock, and it was really cool. So, yeah, they become a pickleball family. Their brother Ridley is also now a pickleball professional. So they've gone from a tennis family, Robert won't like me saying this, to a pickleball family.
That seems to be the trend in this great game of pickleball. As one of the best ever to play the game. We saw on center court earlier. He was sitting in the second row, Yvonne Lendl, taking in the action. We should mention Cindy Marr. She is Karen's partner out of Jupiter. Was part of that gold medal World Cup pickleball team out of the U.S. They played in Peru. Good to see that taking hold. There's Cindy. Strapoli comes up on top in that firefight. Terrific exchange.
That was pretty cool about the World Cup. I didn't realize that. That was a great event. I don't know how many countries there were, but that was pretty intense to watch, and that's going to be the future. It's become a worldwide sport.
Yeah, taking hold all over the world. Hope to see the game of pickleball in the Olympics before long.
Yeah, we're looking at, I think, 2032.
Okay, get your pro drive
That's what we're
paddles in
talking
the
about.
Olympics.
Possibly 28, but probably 2032.
Wojciechowski, really solid season in the National Pickleball League, playing for the Princeton Bruisers, playing a lot with Christy Damaraki, Jose DeRisi.
Yeah, Karen hasn't played pickleball very long. You know, we said tennis player, but she's learned very quickly. And she's got one of the strongest serves and forehands you're going to find in the pickleball world.
So 8-2-2, we're going to change ends again, this one to 15. So a change at 8. Yeah, she looks like a natural out there. One thing about those really high-ranked professional tennis players, they make this game look pretty easy. When they get adjusted up with the short game, Doug, I think that is, you know, the key component to adjusting to pickleball.
Yeah, that is, yeah, and she knows that, and we've talked about that. And a couple of our friends who are professionals, we just talked about it, that once she gets the dinking game down, it's going to change everything. And she's learning, and she's a competitor, and she'll get it done. Hopefully she'll be in the NPL next year and get her on the Boca Raton Picklers.
Yeah, that would be great. Get a regional draft pick for Carl Foster and Rick Redemar, 2024 National Pickleball League Championship team.
Yeah, we're lucky to be the official paddle of the Picklers, and I was talking to Karen before about her entering the draft, and we'd love to have her as a local player.
That'd be a big draw, too. So well known throughout the community. 9-2-2 right now. It is Strapoli, Wojciechowski in command. Another point for Strapoli. Both these players, Wojciechowski and Strapoli, have teamed up with Jose DeRisi in mixed. And live to talk about it, right? I mean, we kid with Jose, what a great competitor he is. He's playing with Marayu in doubles. Hope to see him here later.
That's a pretty good team, Ari.
Right.
Marcia and Jose.
That's worth the price of admission,
yeah,
for sure.
I think I watched them last year on center court in the finals. I forget who won that match against Furman and Olin, but that was pretty intense, and we could see them back in the finals today. I might have to be back on with you to call that match because that's going to be intense.
Yeah, I hope to have that one for you. So a much-needed side out for Mar and Seguso. Here's that serve you're talking about coming up. 2-11-1 with the off speed, but got depth.
Yeah, it worked.
Doug.
A little change-up work for Karen there. Carlene Bassett, her sister-in-law, might have the best serve I've seen, male or female, when I play against her or with her a lot. She just rips it.
So a couple points for Seguso and Mar. Yeah, you put her serve up against the likes of Dawson, Jen Dawson, and that caliber.
I would put Carlene Bassett's serve up against anybody in the game. It's definitely a weapon.
Wojciechowski rips that two-hander. Former Friar.
Is she a Providence graduate, did you say?
Yeah, played at Providence College.
That's great. My brother went to Providence, so yeah, we like the Friars.
You got connections all over. Every school, Doug. Big Gator fan. I know you are.
Huge Gator fan. My daughter goes there now, so it's fun to root for the Gators. Now probably ranked number 2 or 3 in basketball after this weekend.
Former FAU star Elijah Martin, now a Gator.
Yeah, and I'm from New York, so former Iona Gale, Walter Clayton Jr., I think is in the running for Player of the Year this year.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. So, yeah, they have a good team. And the football team came back strong at the end of the year. But we're here for pickleball, though. Sorry.
Club Pickleball Gators, also very good. Didn't Werfel's kid play on that team, too?
Yeah, Danny Werfel's a Gator, played in the NPL as well. And they have one of the biggest pickleball clubs at the school right now. And I think the #1 ranked team in pickleball for the colleges.
Not surprised. I know Danny's son, I believe, was part of that team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that is the future. I think it'll be a Division I or every level sport in college next 2 or 3 years.
So 12-5. Again, this one to 15. Second serve, Elka. Gorgeous overhead
That was
slam
a beautiful
there.
overhead there. Wow.
Cindy Marr.
Power and angle.
Absolutely. And Doug, we've seen the best of them struggle with some overheads here today with the sun, battling the sun, the high sky.
Yeah, the sun has moved from the last match I watched here. The other team used it as a weapon. And now it's getting a little breezier too, so that's even tougher.
Big crowd on hand here, championship court. And that ball climbs over, unfortunate for
Great
Seguso.
volley, but
Yeah.
tape helped out there.
So it'll be Karen's serve.
Carrie, give me a big serve. Yeah, she's taking it easy.
Elka rips that one to earn the side out. That's your mix partner back of us, Doug. Connie?
Yeah, we got Connie Brooks was my mixed partner this weekend in a couple of events. She did carry me. As we all know, I need it. John Sullivan carries me, and Connie carried me. But I have a good time. That's all it's about, and that's what pickleball's about, Ari, right?
How'd you guys do?
Community. Well, we got here at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock and played until 9:45, so it was a long day. But it was a great day.
Yeah, your partner, Connie, she carried our production crew all summer long for the National Pickleball League, too.
That's where I met Connie, was at the NPL events, and she has to be important because she had on a headset, so, you know, she's big time.
Yeah, she is dangerous with a headset or a paddle in her hand. She can do it all.
And look who's taking a picture of us. Ari is the owner of the Picklers, one of the owners, with
Yeah,
Carl Foster, Rick Redemar.
Redemar, always eating well. He got nachos, fries.
What's the score, Ari, here? Do you know?
12-5-1.
5-1. There we go.
So it's a quick start for Elka and Dana. Seguso Marr battling back. Marr really handles those overheads well. Probably the best all day.
Yeah, that was gonna say that was impressive again. You can't return that.
Wojciechowski unwinds on that forehand. Gorgeous cross-court dink. Two-handed really put a ton of topspin on that ball, Doug.
Yeah, she's got both shots. She's ripping that forehand as far as I've seen, and that backhand roll dink was impressive.
13-5-2. That'll drop in. And ripped for winner Strapoli. We got a match point here. Out of the air, too good. Wyatrowski with that two-hander wraps it up. So Wyatrowski, Chiapoli keep their hopes alive through the back. Karen Seguso, Cindy Marr, good performance.
Yeah, I think the game was a lot closer than the score dictated it was, but a great match. Great playing. You might see that team back in the main draw soon.
All right, Doug Mouch, Pro Drive. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks, Ari. That was awesome. Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll be back at the Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in here. 4th annual 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters, presented by Baptist Health, Palm Beach County Sports Commission. This is a USA Pickleball sanctioned event. Quarterfinal matchup here in the Senior Pro Tour Women's Doubles. Heather Lovett teaming up with Lee Whitwell. Heather has already won a gold here this weekend in mixed with Scott Moore, and has an opportunity to come up with a second, playing with the #1 ranked senior women's player in the world, Lee Whitwell. They take on Teresa Tarn and Chandra Moore. Moore played her tennis collegiately at Samford, sponsored by Selkirk. Teresa Tarn, terrific competitor, part of the National Pickleball League. Competed at the hot corner for the Michigan State Spartans as a third baseman for Sparty. Yeah, we saw another collegiate baseball star earlier, Peter Prodnov, who started Oklahoma State. Heather Lovett winning the mixed. She played tennis at Stetson out of Oviedo, Florida. And at stake, a spot in the semifinals here in women's doubles. A gorgeous day turning into a beautiful late afternoon here, Patch Park in beautiful Boca. This will be a tough team to beat with Whitwell and Lovett. Tarn, a terrific competitor. Moore teaming up. Should be fun. Whitwell getting loose here. Set to return.
Point. One zero two.
First point on the scoreboard for Tarn and Moore, side out. So Whitwell, along with Lovett, they've got the luxury of having played on this center court. This will be an adjustment for Tarn and Moore.
Go 1-2.
Nope. Whitwell's going to take a chomp out of that ball after missing the overhead.
1-0-1.
Yeah, that ball sails deep. So second serve with Moore and Tarn up one. Stacking.
1-0-2.
And that will drift wide off the two-hander out of the air by the swinging Heather Lovett.
0-1-1.
0-1-2. Great ball, deep corner two-hander from Lovett. And just dropped it in perfectly in the no volley zone. Made Tarn reach.
1-1-2.
Tied at one. Whitwell searching for the range here early. So Tarn and Moore want to take advantage of that because when Lee tunes in, you're in trouble. That is deep. 1-1-2. Lob serve. Driven into the net, so side out. Both teams looking for their offense tied at 1. Lovett earns a point off of the serve. More of a patient point there. We saw Whitwell starting out with some off-speed stuff. Get herself involved. Turning up the heat, splitting the defense. You could see Lovett holding the two-hander. Tough to read what direction, what pace she's coming with. And we got a little tight into Heather. 4-1-2. Superb shot by Tarn. In motion. Able to compose it, hitting the winner. I don't think Lovett saw it, and Tarn said it was good. Looked good from here. One, 4-2. Nice drop by Moore. Whitwell on the reach. That might have sailed deep. So I think Tarn and Moore are discussing. 4-1-1. Ooh, that's a ball Tarn can work with. Teresa upset with herself. 5-1-1. Out front, clean winner. Love it. Whitwell. Watch out when they get it going. 6-1-1. We got a timeout. Tarn and Moore will take a brief break and be back here at the 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. 6-1-2. Love it. Serving. Ooh, Tarn had another good look.
Here with,
What's that?
it's a good combo here with Lee Whitwell.
It really is.
And Heather Lovett. You know,
Yeah,
gold medal winners here in the mixed doubles.
Yep. That's going to be a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
No question.
I think the women's draw is about 25 teams. The senior pro, some of the best in the world right here. And Beth Bellamy, one of the top players.
Yeah, Beth playing with Natalie Bagby.
Yeah, haven't seen them yet today. I'm not sure where they're at. The women, I think they're in the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals now, yeah. 8-1-2 here. It was a bit of a slow start for Whitwell and Lovett, but I feel like Tarn and Moore might have missed an opportunity. Look at this gap by Whitwell. I think she's talking about wrestling somebody. I hope it's not you, Carl.
No,
she was showing me some footage of her boxing, the southpaw. Yeah, it looked formidable. I don't want any piece of that.
I don't think you'd want to get in a cage match with her.
No, no. Nice dropper. Lee's got the entire arsenal, doesn't she? She can come with power. She's got such a nice finesse game as well. Deep return.
Good two-hand deep return there. That's one of the secrets in pickleball. If you're out there learning the game, you want to return deep. No short balls.
I'm really impressed with Heather Lovett. I hadn't seen her before this weekend.
Yeah, I'd like to get her in the MPL.
Look at that rip.
Yeah, I think she's a newbie to the senior pro tour. I mean, she's probably just turning 50.
Maybe just, yeah.
The youngsters coming in.
Well, that's what Scott Moore was saying, that I was able to pull out a young one here.
The cradle.
Yeah, as he put it. Only Scott Moore can pull that term off. I didn't want to attempt it.
Those are his words, not
That's
mine.
right. Well, yeah, I'd love to have. We've got Teresa Tarn. Take the rest of these three ladies as well in the NPL.
Yeah, she's a strong player.
Whitwell coming all the way over.
See how low they get to dig those balls out on the overheads, and they don't give up on those points.
Well, Whitwell was a libero in volleyball, so she knows all about getting low, taking balls up. Two-sport collegiate star. Volleyball and tennis, of course, at Francis Marion. 11-1 commanding first game performance by Lovett and Whitwell. We'll be back for the second shortly. Beginning of game two, we switch sides. Tarn and Moore got their work cut out for them. This is one of the best teams you'll face anywhere in the world at this level.
I'm not sure what their seeding was. I didn't look at the women's doubles seeds, but I'm sure they had to be pretty high with Lee Whitwell.
Oh, yeah.
I
Number
was
one.
talking to her earlier. She said she had taken some time off, so she was a little rusty. But she's getting that rust off pretty quick at this tournament.
That lasted like 3 points. Must be nice. Whitwell pouncing. So dangerous up the middle. Moore looked like she had an advantage instantly. Yeah, we got some potential really heavyweight matches coming up, Carl. Both sides, women's, men's.
Yeah, as they start getting down to the quarters and semis, they're weeding out the wannabes to the top seeds. A strong field on both sides here in Boca.
Yeah, this tandem here, Lovett Whitwell, you got to figure they're the favorites to take it. That ball took a tricky hop there on Heather.
Bagby in the draw also, and there's some Beth Bellamy, as we talked about.
Yeah, those two, terrific. But Natalie, I saw her before. She's dealing with, the tragedy of the LA fires. She said her town is essentially gone. Very upsetting.
Beth Bellamy also, her neighborhood was evacuated. So it's tough going out there, out in the West Coast for sure. Trying to control the fires, many people losing their homes, and the whole city is getting destroyed.
Yeah, just awful. Our prayers to all out in that area that were affected.
Now you can log on and donate to Red Cross. I see that all over the TV, and you want to help support the people out there, and even all of the pickleball communities out there.
Look at this drop.
She's got such touch.
Amazing. Yeah, you think Whitwell, you think power. Moore did the complete circle with a smile on her face. She just wanted a cheap shot. Whitwell.
She did a nice lap there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, they were having such a great time before the match. I think all of them, when the match started, they weren't ready to play. Having so much fun. And continuing, maybe a little more fun for Whitwell and Lovett at this juncture in command of the match, although Tarn and Moore all smiles. 3-1-1 in the second. It was 11-1 in the first. Oh, Whitwell read it well, Carl.
Shake and bake by Whitwell. She loves to come in there and power. Soft shot, then power it in.
Yeah, that one a little bit far for Lee to reach.
A little aggressive there.
Yeah.
But she's not shy.
So good little run here for Moore and Tarn. Making a competitive game too. 2-3-1. Oh, what a pickup. And then splitting the defense, just so well done, set up by that short hop pickup. Half volley from Lee. 2-3-2. So the pair just kind of glanced at each other, right between them, perfectly executed by Chandra Moore. Pulled just wide. Good rip. Good attempt by Tarn. 3-3-1. Good lead by Whitwell.
Drive down the middle, just out. The sun's starting to go down a little bit. You can start feeling the chill. It was cold this morning, heated up pretty good today, and I
Yeah.
think we'll get a little more chill here once that sun goes down.
You can see the shadows starting to reach the court.
This is a great time, though. Just a little bit of sun, a little bit of cool, a lot of pickleball.
Oh, Tarn, what a shot. The Ernie
Impressive
time.
Ernie there by Tarn.
Incredible delivery by Teresa with the backhand.
People love the ATPs and the Ernies.
What's Whitwell saying? That was just okay? Come on.
Yeah. Shouldn't give it a 10, I don't think.
And again, pulling up the middle, just struck a little deep. Five, 3-2. Got to come up with tremendous Ernies to get a point against Whitwell and Lovett. So it's 3-5-1 in the second game. Yeah, what an exchange that was, Carl.
Yeah. Great battle there. See how low that ball was to Whitwell. She gets down low, uses that top spin at lefty. She's tough to deal with. That's why she's.
It's just that flick of the wrist, right? So much control.
She could be a rookie in the MPL. And we'd love to have her in the MPL.
Yeah, you got to go walk over a contract, join the Picklers.
Her and Jaime Onsines don't lose much. They're one of the top teams in all the tours.
Yeah, I was surprised. They get Marayu and Natalie beat them.
Yeah,
took them down.
They
Natalie.
came back after losing the first game too. That was a tough comeback for Marayu.
That's Adorovich Shaw. Whitwell saying something to make everybody laugh.
She's a comedian. She's got a sense of humor. Just don't get her mad.
No. We're tied at 5. See that return?
Yeah. Little tomahawk chop.
Yeah. Good luck getting that back. Locked up at 5. Good competitive second set. Oh, extraordinary by Lovett.
Yeah, great control with the paddle.
Hitting him up the middle, then take him to the outside. Oh, unfortunate for Teresa. Nice attempt.
Dreaded net ball. Happens to the best of us.
7-5-1. Oh,
Oh.
miscommunication.
Yours, mine,
Nobody's. You got it. I got it.
and a middle shot.
It's the best shot in the game, which is it, Carl?
Yeah, it's broken up a lot of marriages.
And partnerships and
Partnerships.
yeah.
Especially if you have a new partner. It goes in
Yeah.
the middle and you're looking at the other person. I thought you were taking that.
Yeah, that could dissolve the relationship pretty quickly. So Tarn gets it back, trailing by 2. Going behind more was Lovett. Well, whoever Lovett is playing with, the partner is loving it all weekend. Is that tomahawk? Ooh, what a lob from Moore.
Top spin lob, a little tough to handle.
Back to within 1. She was a couple feet off of the baseline. Tough to drop them from there, Carl.
Yeah,
7-6-1.
they got a battle going on. Whoa.
Ooh, almost took Whitwell's head off. Lee's going to go down on the deck. Hey, you got to check her out, make sure she's okay. Tarn's going to do that.
She's down for the count of 8.
Teresa, help
She
her
just
to the
needed
feet.
help up.
And we're going to get a big hug, yeah.
Almost gave Whitwell a haircut. She sort of fell in slow motion.
Yes, she did.
I think she just wanted to take a
I'm
rest.
going down, yeah.
I played a lot last night.
Break, and she wanted Teresa to help her up.
Yeah. Yeah, you figure if you haven't played for a while, and then all of a sudden you're playing 2 days back to back, and you get into the finals, that's a lot of pickleball.
It
high
is.
level.
Yeah. And they going late last night due to the weather delay.
Yeah, they've been going all day today.
Yeah. Well, that technically was that was this morning.
Yeah, that was this morning, right?
Ooh, good idea by Tarn. Excellent reset. Love it.
Yeah, she said she hit her leg.
Five, 6-2. What a rip by Lee. Great save by Tarn, and that will go deep.
Good two-hand backhanded drive there right at Whitwell.
Six, 5-1. Is that what he said?
Sounded like 7-5. I couldn't catch it.
I think it's 7-5.
There's that touch.
Championship shot.
That's a way to stop a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whitwell says, where were you? How come you didn't get that? It's a championship shot, bounced twice in the no volley zone.
Another one. She's waiting for that one. Good night. Yeah,
Oh, what a
great
save. Tarn, remarkable point. Defense, offense, had it all.
Yeah, swinging forehand. That's some muscle on that one.
Is it 8-9-2 or 8-5-2? And the overhead put away. Ball back to Lovett. 9-8-1, I believe. Deep serve. Oh, unfortunate for Tarn and Moore. And we got a match point. So good battle in the second. Nice effort by Teresa Tarn, Chandra Moore. But Heather Lovett and Lee Whitwell will advance to the semifinal round in women's open doubles. It'll be a tough team to beat. We'll have more to come here on Championship Court from Boca. right, semifinals, men's doubles. Here we go. This should be fun. Great start for Marco Osorio, playing with Michael Pernfors against Patrick Cote and Brian Baker. Couple points on the board for Pernfors, who was as high as 10th in the world in men's tennis out of Sweden. Played for the Swedish Davis Cup team. That ball will fly. Also made it to the French Open finals, where he lost to a player we saw earlier here today on court at Patch Reef playing pickleball, Yvonne Lendl. What a shot by Baker. Gorgeous touch off of the court. Brian out of Seattle with the University of Washington. Got an all-sport, including tennis background. Just aged in, Brian said. You can see the wheels. Looks like he just aged into 30s. Baker pouncing on that. He is quick, lightning fast. And Cote applauding the effort. Patrick, part of the Princeton Bruiser attack in the National Pickleball League, teaming up with Jose Derisi. Out of Montreal, badminton, tennis background, played tennis at Graceland University, coached Cornell College. Cote slams it home. So Pernfors Davis Cup for Sweden. His partner Marco Osorio played Davis Cup tennis for Mexico. Reached as high as 120 in the world in doubles. Well, they've tried to beat Baker a couple times down the line. That is his forehand side at the moment, with Baker, with Cote on the right. Get a look at Baker's serve here. 5-2-2 in the first. Good patience. Patrick Cote, one of the best in the business. Up at the kitchen. Cannot speed him up. Such soft hands. Nice drop around the run by Baker. 7-2-2. We get a timeout. Pernfors Osorio in the first with Cote and Baker cruising at the moment. Seven, 2-2, Baker serving. So 3-7-1 here in the men's open doubles semifinals. Nice return by Baker. We are at the 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters presented by Baptist Health. And fortunate enough to introduce Reggie LaRoche of Baptist Health. Great to have you here, Reggie.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here, man. Thank you.
Haven't seen you in a while. I know you're a big basketball fan too, Reggie. I think it was your kids were playing hoops. Is that I remember correctly?
Yeah, my oldest son who's playing hoops now. He's focused on track and field. You know?
Okay.
So he's big into track, and he has a lot of speed. So 100, 200, 400 meter relay as well as high jump.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is that translated to the pickleball court yet?
Not yet. I'm slowly introducing them into that. But kids, they kind of have to matriculate their way into what their interests are. So, but I'm slowly dropping seeds.
There you go. Good luck with that. You know how kids welcome their parents' advice, right?
Exactly. You know exactly what it is. Exactly.
Yes, I do.
But yeah, happy to be here.
So Baptist Health, such a proud sponsor of this tournament. Now in our fourth annual. Now Baptist Health, you guys have been here all the way. And talk about what this tournament means to Baptist Health.
Well, I mean, it's one of the, number one, pickleball, right? One of the fastest growing sports, if not the fastest growing sport in the U.S., close to 50 million, players now. But again, we, focus on orthopedic care across our 4 counties, the Keys, all the way up here to Palm Beach County, and sports are a big factor in what we do. And, if we feel that we have the talent to provide excellent care, not only to athletes, but, amateurs and just the community. So we're just happy to be here for this great event, and it's a beautiful day today.
Oh, it is perfect out here.
Yes, sir.
And I know this sport has helped to keep you guys busy, but we appreciate your assistance.
When needed, yes. But our goal is to keep people from getting injured, right? Prevention is key. So if we can prevent injuries, then we're doing our job.
Strong serve. Shake and bake.
Nice. That was great.
Burn fours. Osorio working in tandem.
Soon we got to see you out here.
5-8-2. You talk prevention. Maybe give the people at home maybe 2 or 3 key pointers in preventing injuries.
Well, preventing injury, you definitely want the body to be prepared for movement, right? So that's proper flexibility, warm up, hydration. As long as you do your job to keep the body ready for movement, getting the blood flowing, proper stretching, dynamic stretching, especially in this sport, static stretching, holding stretches may not be as beneficial as dynamic stretching. So, the more your body's prepared, the less injuries you'll face.
That was a heck of a shot by Osorio. 8-5-2. Baker serving. Pulled that one wide. Second serve over to Cote. And what about during an event? You played 3 matches on Saturday. Got more matches to play on a Sunday. A recovery for Sunday, maybe overnight. What would you recommend, Reggie?
Well, depending on the age group, depending on the aches and pains, you could do hot treatments, cold treatments. Keeping the body going, mobility, stretching afterwards, trying to, let the body to recover. Hydration, nutrition is all important. It's a grind, but depending on the age, will determine the style of treatment and recovery. But, I think these players here, they definitely look mobile, and they definitely look ready to, that they did all the right recovery steps to be out here competing the way they are.
They look mobile, but this is 50 and up, Reggie. So they're feeling it.
They may not feel it right now. The adrenaline's kind of up there. They may feel it tonight, but, they'll probably be in a hot tub or a cold tub. Cold tub is great, reduces inflammation. That's picking up, cryotherapy, all these things are picking up now. So I definitely feel these guys will definitely be in a cold tub soon.
8-6-1. Second serve, Cote and Baker. We're in the semis. So you're talking about cold tub, cold plunge. That is kind of the new fad, can I say? Or what would your recommendation be? You hear cold, you hear heat. in what order and when? Is that difficult to recommend, or?
Well, no, not so much. I mean, if you have any type of swelling, you want to, any swelling and inflammation, you want cold, right?
Yeah.
To reduce fluid, reduce, the retention of water around joints and muscles. If you have any type of soreness, then you want to really apply the heat, just to help the muscle relax a little bit. Any spasms and things of that nature, you want heat. So those would be, I see the ball moving over here. But those would be in that order for, quick and dirty. Also, a Theragun is good, too, for a nice massage,
8-6-1. Ooh,
Nice.
Cote, he's got strong hands. We talked about his finesse game, but when needed, the power is there for Patrick.
There's no way he's 50. There's no way.
Look at these guys, the way they move, too.
Yeah, there's no way.
Well, Baker, his partner, said he just aged in, so he could be 49.
He's looking good, though. He's moving really well.
Right? Really remarkable shape these guys are in. Michael Pernfors, all-time tennis great, reached as high as 10 in the world.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah,
Good
beat him up the
touch.
line.
Good touch. It's almost like a game of cat and mouse. Who's going to break first,
Oh, absolutely. Chess game. These guys, such wisdom out here. How is it identifying different movements with different sports? I mean, pickleball movements got to be a little different than something like basketball or sprinting.
Nah, no, to be honest, this sport, like most sports, has a common movement, and that's just like a defensive stance.
Okay.
You see that in soccer, football, basketball. You see it here in pickleball. That's the get ready position, almost like they're sitting down, they're getting ready. So,
Yep, right there. You can see it, Patrick.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what they're doing. So, they're ready to react. They're just wait. He's waiting. He's waiting to pounce. Here's the chess match. Okay, who's gonna break first? Here we go.
Firefight, speed up.
Great reaction time.
And there it is.
That's it. And again, right from the ready position. So, so not too much different. This is similar to tennis, but again, the similar movements, like all sports, is that get down, get ready position, get ready to move.
That's kind of your defensive stance in basketball,
Exactly,
right?
yes, sir. Or a linebacker ready to take
Yeah,
the quarterback's head off.
I don't see any linebackers on this court right now, but
Nah. Then again, with the growth of this sport, wouldn't be surprised to see, retired linebackers get in here.
yeah, there you go. Patrick says good defense over to Pernfors. Give you a score update. 10-8-2, game point. Cote serving for it. The speed up to the backhand towards the middle. That's the backhand of Baker. That's that unpredictability, isn't it, Reggie? You think coming slow, all of a sudden that pace comes at you.
Yep, and you got to react. And the faster it gets, I could tell, this sport requires a good amount of agility, too. You got to be able to have lateral movement.
8-10. That is a slap backhand winner. A little help from the net from Osorio. Nine, 10-1. Ooh.
Man.
It is coming down the stretch here, crunch time. We're locked up at 10. Still the first serve for Marco. Deep serve. Good return by Cote. And then it turns into patience, Reggie.
That's right. Here comes the mental game. Can they get out of their heads? I know they're frustrated right now, but they got to keep it together.
And we've got a game point for Osorio and Pern Fours. Cote and Baker had a couple opportunities at it. No way, what a shot by Baker.
That was amazing. What a great shot.
Yeah, Baker's got a smile on his face. I think he hit 2 lines. First the return on this side,
right,
and then across court.
I think it surprised himself.
I agree, Reggie. Surprised everybody in the audience, including Brian himself. Ooh, just missing. Pern Force thought it was in.
Great decision.
He's appealing.
He's appealing. Here we go.
We got 2 officials on this match because it's semifinal, and Pern Force astonished. 10-11-1. They survived 2 game points. What a rally. Whew. Cote applauds the effort. You picked the right game, Reggie, to watch. This is big time.
Most definitely. That's probably one of my favorite moments of this sport is that back and forth.
Here we go again.
Who has the hand-eye coordination?
Remarkable pace here. Pern Fours. And goodbye. Marco Osorio with authority. They get the ball back with another opportunity to wrap this game one up. 11-10-1.
Let's see.
Pern Fours lays it down the line for the winner. What a game, 12-10. Well, Reggie, you can see that lateral movement.
Yeah.
You know, the quick steps. How about the quick movements forward with this pickleball game has? So that's going to add to your preventative, right? Preparing?
Well, not so much preventative. That's more, I would say, performance.
Okay.
Right? So the more agile they are, it tells them that they spend a lot of time working on, agility drills, quick feet, movement, side stepping, things of that nature. But again, I think they're maintaining a low center of gravity, allowing them to perform in that manner, which prevents injury. Because if they're standing a little bit taller, you may have some knee issues or something. They may roll an ankle. So, but they're looking real good. I'm surprised it's 50 and up. Really, yeah.
Well, credit to Baptist Health. You guys are aiding in this performance, and we appreciate it. Reggie LaRoche of Baptist Health. Great to see you again, Reggie. Thanks for so much joining me.
Thanks so much. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right.
Nice job, man. Thank you.
ATP defended and then swatted away by Pern Fours. What a beginning to game 2. This is high-level action, absolute treat for the fans here at Patch Reef Park Championship Court. Marco Osorio, Michael Pern Fours, 2 former Davis Cup stars on the men's tennis tour. Taking the hit from Baker and Cote early. coming back to win that game one 12-10. And Osorio too good, getting those breaks too. That's tough to compete against. Two 0-2. So this is semifinals. This team, Osorio, Pern Fours, they could be tough to beat. They're going to have to get past a good Cote Baker team first, but pinning Cote up the line. Osorio beats him to his right, out wide. So a quick side out. Give the serve over to Marco. That is the hands of Cote. Baker gets there. Ooh, just fighting off. The speed ups have been really great hands battle between these four. Dink control, peak level. Baker slamming it home. Zero, 3-1. And that just missed. Cote trying to land it right down Atlantic Ave. That one just missed. So first point on the scoreboard for Cote and Baker. 1-3-2. They'll stack. Wind picking up just a little bit. You see the court now shaded. Well, that's such great teamwork. These two guys play together quite a bit up in Vero Beach. Sensing, moving as a tandem. Pern Fours guard to the line. Osorio covering the middle as he does. Baker slams it past Pern Fours. Oh, what a cut dropper by Cote. That one got upstairs. Cote punishing that one. 3-4-1. That one got away from Baker a bit. Second serve. Three, 4-2. Look at that misdirection there. Osorio. Four, 3-1. Ooh, that deflected off of the tape, flew out. 4-3-2. Wow, what a volley. Osorio keeping that paddle out front, gliding forward. Tremendous. 5-3-2. Deep serve. Yeah, that place vacated with Osorio sliding over. Cote finding the spot. Three, 5-1. Oh, unfortunate there for Cote. 3-5-2. So they get the side out. Pern Fours Osorio after winning game one 12-10. What a battle this is. 5-3-1. No, Baker got there, could not find line. 6-3-1. That is quality from Pern Fours. Cote made him hit a couple of tough short balls. 7-3-1. Ooh, finding line, Pern Fours. Eight, 3-1. Good deep shot. Second serve. 8-3-2, Osorio. Oh, so well done, Osorio, hugging that center line, taking it out of the air. This team is really impressive. 9-3-2. Pern Fours able to slam it home. Just watching Pern Fours and Osorio put on a clinic in teamwork. The way they move as a tandem, covering this court. Really remarkable stuff. They lead at 10-3, up by a touchdown here in the second. Letting it fly. I think that was in. Nope, called it out. Just deep. 3-10-1. Baker slamming that home so quick. Four, 10-1. Make it 5. Couple quick ones. So timeout. Burn fours Osorio. We'll take a quick break. It is 5-10-1 as Cote and Baker look to mount a comeback. We are back at the Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters 5-10-1 semifinals, men's doubles. Baker, tremendous ability, fell down. He's up and almost got back into the point. What an effort by Brian Baker. Five, 10-2. Cote taking a moment. Chat with the audience. Patrick, typically an ongoing conversation with himself. That over the outstretched arm, but it did land deep. So side out after the timeout. Now on Osorio's paddle for the win. Marco holding up here as there's some commotion on the side of the court. I think we're ready. 10-5-1. Yeah, they got Pernforce a little bit off balance there. Kept testing him. Second serve. 10-5-2. Pernforce survives the speed up off of the paddle of Baker. What a match. Great job by all four competitors. That was high-level stuff, and the fans appreciate it. So moving on will be Michael Pernforce, Marco Osorio, heading into the gold medal round in men's open doubles. We'll be back for more at the Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. Okay, now we're in the semifinal. Patrick Cote sold me a line on his match being a semifinal match.
He was wishing it was.
Yeah, I believed him. You know, Cote is very convincing. So this is going to be an interesting one, Carl. We've got the dynamic tandem of Michael Pernfors, Marco Osorio against Darrell Wyatt, maybe the most talented player at this level physically. Peter Prodnov, great pair of hands, really steady. It's going to be a good one, Carl. Semifinals.
Yeah, we've got good MPLers here. Peter obviously played for our Picklers. Darrell Wyatt, one of the owners of Kansas City, and we saw him play and really came on strong all year long. Great guys, and the first time they played together in a tournament.
Is that right?
They just hooked up, and Peter says, got a lefty, and Peter likes to take a lot of the courts. I was just curious to see if they're going to run into each other because they're both so fast and they move cover.
Yeah. Well, nobody's as fast as Wyatt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy is. Look at that speed up.
Yeah, Darrell just turns up the speed with a flick. Yeah, Darrell will be playing with David George, the professor, next week, I believe.
At the fort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to break into the fort. Osorio with those hands, man. Marco, so impressive. Former Davis Cup star out of Mexico in tennis.
I think you got a few tennis players out there on the court.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
And then you get the baseball star.
The baseball player, Peter Prodnov.
Boston Red Sox draft pick out of Oklahoma State.
He asked me if I wanted one of his baseball cards, so I gave him my pickleball card. He said people still ask him for his baseball cards.
Is that right?
Yeah. He said about every 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, well, now he's got pickleball cards, right?
He does. World Championship pickleball cards from the Picklers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping we can keep him for sure.
That's through pickleball.cards. Those things are amazing, by the way.
I haven't seen your card. Do you have your card?
No, they ripped that up, I think.
They ran out of paper.
Yeah.
I know the owner. I think I got to get you some.
I got to pay extra to Adam for that. 1-2-2. Pernfors.
Peter and Darrell, very athletic guys. Oh.
Well, that hurts Wyatt finishing with a Carl Foster special.
We call that the snake in my world.
Snake Foster.
I'm known for my nets.
Big time serve from Wyatt. 3-1-1, good start. Former Tar Heel tennis star Darrell Wyatt.
I'll tell you, lefties are so tough to deal with. When you're used to playing righties all the time, then you get a lefty that's got that different spin on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Gold is another one that's tough to play. That's why I always played with him, not against him.
That's right. Generate that spin.
Oh,
miscommunication. You said first
yeah,
first time they've teamed up, but
yeah, they're still dating. They haven't got married yet.
pulled off a big win over Marayu and Derisi.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they were the #1 seed, but they may be coming back. I wouldn't put them out of the come around yet, for the consolation. So
good point.
Still play for the gold. That's what Mercer ended up doing in mixed doubles. They had to come back around.
2-3-1. You talk Pernfors, formerly number 10 in the world in tennis. Made it to the French Open finals. Can you guess who he lost to in that French Open final?
Could it be Yannick Noah or Michael?
I think
Chang?
somebody we saw here earlier.
Yvonne Lendl.
That's right,
No
Yvonne
kidding.
Lendl.
Lendl wasn't a big clay court guy.
No, you're right, but wow, Wyatt.
Good night.
Swat.
That was some power there, man.
Daryl, such a nice guy, too. He's apologizing.
He's both sides ran it so hard.
Normal guy, he's jumping up and down, celebrating.
Might be cracking that Dura.
Yeah.
We've got a few crack out here in this cold weather. They're not. The sun going down, sun setting here on Boca Raton, and the 2025 Masters, our 4th one. Next year we'll have a whole new albatross next to us here with 18 covered courts.
That's right. Well, that'll be great for the community. 18, you said?
18 covered, baby.
That's big time.
I may never leave. I'll probably put a tent over there and sleep.
Foster's Corner.
I think they'll name the stadium court after me. Ooh.
Letting it fly.
Fight. Peter's testosterone flowing on that one.
Flew overboard a little bit. Prodnov. 5-2-2. Good start for Wyatt and Prodnov. Well, Pernfors and Osorio got off to a little bit of a slow start against Cote and Baker, and then turned it on and steamrolled. See if they can repeat that. A lot of it had to do with that man right there, and Marco Osorio.
Yeah, he's new on the scene in pickleball, and he's making some noise here on the Senior Pro Tour for sure. I think Pernfors have been hiding him in the closet.
Yeah, he is gifted out here, but I really like the way they play as a team. These two, both out of Vero Beach, they work a lot together. Lendl also in Vero.
Oh, a great shot.
4-5-1.
Yeah, Vero Beach is becoming the haven up there with Yvonne Lendl and Pernfors and these guys all moving to Vero. What's up
Yeah,
with Vero?
I don't know.
Obviously some pickleball courts.
Yeah.
Daryl, that powerful left-hand forehand at the net, driving it.
So quick, both not only the hands, obviously the feet too. It just makes you rush. Ooh, ball hung up. I think the wind kind of held it up a little bit, so timing just a tad off for Wyatt.
5-5-2.
We're tied at 5.
Oh,
That's remarkable.
The average player, that would probably hit him in the face.
Yeah, talk about timing. That's the adjustment. You know, baseball player, you're expecting the heat. You get a hold back for the curveball. That's exactly what Prodnov did right there.
Great third shot drop from the corner.
Nice placement. Well disguised there by Pernfors.
5-5-2. Side out.
And quickly a side out. So here comes Osorio Pernfors. They trailed 2-5. Tied up at 5 now.
Oh, great defense.
Tweener. And that's coming back. Look at this. Oh. Incredible defense.
What defense between the legs, behind the back, around the.
Unbelievable. We had a tweener from Pernfors, Osorio, remarkable hands.
5-5-2.
And those weren't soft balls either. Those were pounding those overheads.
5-5-2. Now that is a beautiful serve to the backhand right down Atlantic Ave.
6-5-2.
4 unanswered. Pernfors is ready for that duel. And it is 5 unanswered.
7-5-2.
2-point advantage. Osorio serving. ATP nearly pulled it off. Right at our feet. Foster with the kick score.
Kick save.
Box 7-1.
All right, they get the side out.
Point.
They get a freebie off the serve.
Yeah, you like those freebies. Burnt Forces tries to. Yeah, the returns are very soft, so they can get themselves set up at the net. And Prodnov tries to go down the line.
Yeah, deflected off the tape wide, so 6-7-2 to Wyatt. Wow, that is good, and Wyatt credits Michael Pernfors like a backboard.
They're like a wall up there. Yeah, they're waiting for the banger just to slam it home.
6-1.
That floater can be difficult to deal with. 8-6-1. Pernfors serving into the corner. Good duck out of the way by Darrell.
Recall. 8-6-2.
8-6-2.
Joel, come in.
Side out.
Turn on the radio. 3.
So side out to Wyatt Prodnov. And just deep. Nice exchange there.
6-8-2. Side out.
So a quick side out. They had led it 5-2, Prodnov and Wyatt. Now 8-6 on serve to Osorio.
8-6-1.
To Wyatt all over that time perfectly.
I think they realize they got to put that away because the defense is so good with Pernfors.
8-6-2.
Osorio. Little slice serve.
Side out.
And
So
backfired on
yeah,
him.
they get it back quickly.
You know, Pernfors is a scratch golfer too, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. He played at Delray Beach Open several times. So.
Of course he is. Nice dropper there. A lot of bite on it.
6-8-2.
6-8-2.
Side out.
I kept floating and put Prodnov back on his heels, Carl.
Yeah,
Nice return.
Deep returns. That's the secret to get to the net. Because that's where you're going to win the points. So they want to keep your opponent deep.
Osorio. He disguises that serve well. Almost looks like he's going to go to the cut. Holds that hand there, Carl. It's tough to read. That brings you heavy spin into the corner. So watch him hold here. Right there.
It's good defense by Prodnov.
Yeah, it is.
Just lets that ball softly come off his paddle to reset instead of trying to drive it back.
And Darrell.
Good setup by Prodnov, and Wyatt puts it away. A little 1-2 punch there. They're getting.
Now looking for offense. 6-9-1.
6-9-1.
So those will stay here today and pick it up.
7-9-1.
Appreciate you.
Burn Force, high degree of difficulty there, going up on that high side of the net, kind of looking away. Back to within one, Wyatt Prodnov. ATP. Wyatt got all of it.
Let that one loose.
Yeah, he sure did.
Casually looking for that ATP.
Looking to tie here, 8-9-2.
Prodnov tries to go down the line again. Net's higher on that side, Peter. I hit it all the time.
9-8-1.
Best of 3 here in the semifinals. The men's Senior Pro Tour doubles.
Prodnov ready for the attack.
Trying to chest bump it over.
Yeah, sorry. That works in soccer, or football as he would call it.
Football.
9-8-2.
Osorio ready that time. He had the paddle in front of the chest, so it wasn't just a chest.
On the move.
Switching from soccer to pickleball.
10-8-2.
Yeah, they need a hold at 10-8. First game, best of 3. Right to get to the finals.
Game point on second. And that wide.
And they held them off, side out. Got a battle here, the first game.
Ooh, tough volley there by Osorio. Got the outside of the sideline.
Just barely cut the line.
That's way out in juniors. Paddles colliding. Point Wyatt Prodnov.
9-10.
9-10-2.
Big serve right here.
Great touch by Prodnov. Little slice backhand dink.
We are tied at 10. Good hops by Burn Force.
Set himself up with a lob.
They won the first game against Baker and Cote 12-10. Look to duplicate that here. Oh, just missing.
Yeah, it was out.
Yeah, it was out. Went for a little more.
Yep, it's out.
10-10-2.
What?
I saw the replay on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sideline. I'm sitting right on the line. Oh,
Point.
Good deception there, Burn Force.
11-10-2.
got a game point.
Game point. And got a little too much of that one, and it's 12-10. So Osorio and Burn Force survive. A little comeback by Prodnov and Wyatt. And a good one. 12-10 in the first.
Yeah, this could be a battle. You may see this one going 3. Crowd settling in here. A little nightfall. Lights are on. Sunset over there. A beautiful day all day long. We thank God for that favor.
Yeah, nice crowd here to the west part of the Championship Stadium. Excuse me, the east side. West side, we got the gorgeous sunset, as Carl referred to. The semifinal match. This is a good one. We expected it. Has not disappointed, that's for sure.
We got several matches still being played out there on the facility here. 20 courts still all active. A lot of amateurs still playing as well. Women's Senior Pro doubles, I think they're getting into the semis. And when you play the come around, so you always got a chance here to get back in there. It's a little tougher when you got to win 2 to force a tie break. Whoa.
They'll switch sides, see if that has any effect. Not much breeze.
Daryl White took off his long sleeves, so it's getting colder, and
He's getting warmer.
he must be getting warmed up. I'm getting colder. He took his off. I put mine on.
Burnforce and Osorio hope he doesn't get too warm over there. Start hitting winter after winter, which Daryl Wyatt can pull off.
Time in, 002.
I think the buzz is around the facility because people are starting to roll in a little bit from the other courts.
Yep. I think that's B. Lee with a blanket on. Is that a Pickler
That's-
Championship blanket?
It definitely is. They carry that wherever they go.
Good patience there on the first point of game 2.
Zero, zero, one.
That is just too good.
Point.
Well,
From-
that serve, you
yeah.
saw that serve from this angle. It just sliced away from Daryl Wyatt right down the middle.
Yeah, then he follows it up with a third, dumping it down to Wyatt's backhand. Terrific shape. Sets him up for the winner. Wyatt, such great sportsmanship. He's not only great for the game and just an entertainment value, but such a quality guy, Carl, too.
Yeah. The ball cannot hit your chest and go over. I mean,
Yeah, Wyatt, just missed it. Great attempt, though.
he tried the jump Ernie. Right move, just hit a little bit long. There's Taylor running off the court, probably to go get her Pickler jacket.
She needs another blanket.
Yeah.
Ball, right foot.
Right foot came into the kitchen.
Yeah, in the kitchen line.
Yeah, we'll be guilty of that later tonight. Both feet in the kitchen.
You going in the kitchen tonight? Cooking dinner?
Side out.
So big side out there. They're trailing by 3 early second.
031. I'll recall. 031.
Look at this cut. Great hustle by Prodnov. And finding that vacated area, Osorio.
But Wyatt was there. He backed him up. He just hit it short into the net. With the speed on both these teams, you're not going to get too many balls past him. Ooh, that was
What a
close.
save.
Saved him, I think. Playing the cat and mouse game right now.
Wyatt turned up the speed, but Burnforce, those hands so good.
Well, they watched that ball so closely because Wyatt saw an opening in the middle, went for it, but Burnforce was waiting.
Goes behind Wyatt, and that was just wide, yeah.
It was
Osorio agrees. Daryl almost apologized. He's like, great shot, but sorry, that was
Don't be too
wide.
nice, Daryl.
Yeah.
Don't call an out ball in, that's for sure.
Well done by Prodnov.
Zero, 3, 1.
0-3-1. Oh, no. Unlucky. Second serve, though. Prodnov has it.
0, 3, 2. Point.
That time, Burnforce and Prodnov was waiting for that comeback.
1, 3, 2.
You know,
1,
Pickler's
3, 2.
written Peter Prodnov over there is a teammate of theirs, so they're giving him some love.
Well, that's tough. That's twice Osorio leaping up to the backhand flick overhead. That's not an easy shot.
And he's not a tall guy, so
No.
he's got some jumps to him.
Yeah, he's got hops. ATP gets P.
Yeah.
The Soares has right there.
He hit the
That's where it
wheels. He hit the wheels on the car.
Oh, the wheel, yeah.
The wheels hanging out on the side there.
Yeah, so it actually wasn't the post.
Right. You can't hit the post or the wheels. Wheels up. It's funny you said hops. I was thinking of hops and I said jumps.
It's all right. That works
Been a
too.
long week.
Well, there's another quality serve. It gets you pinned up the middle. Why are you trying to run around that? Make it a forehand.
I'm sorry. 4-1-2.
4-1-2.
He corrected the referee. Oh, that's a great misdirection shot by Prodnov at that kitchen.
Prodnov, a wall up there.
1-4-1.
Almost got there. Frustrated.
Yeah, he's trying to just drop it slowly over the net.
1-4-2.
1-4-2.
Great read by Wyatt.
That was in, yeah.
2-4-2.
2-4-2.
Yep.
Called out.
It was wide.
Within one, 3-4-2.
3-4-2.
That was out.
Side out.
Must have got line. Yeah, that was close, Carl.
Yeah, I'm looking right down the line there. That was questionable there, Peter.
4-3-1.
But when you're out there, it's tough to tell.
4-3-1. Well, sorry, so quick, Carl. Pardon, I thought he had a beat out wide. That lateral jump movement.
5-3-1.
And that was in.
Good defense there by Prodnov.
What an exchange.
Great point. The movement of all these guys, just quick.
Yeah.
5-3-2.
5-3-2.
Side out. 3-5-1.
Hung up there. There's that
Great save
backhand
on the
overhead.
first one.
Yeah, it was. Sorio has demonstrated he can handle that high ball to the backhand. Right at Wyatt. Wyatt up to the task.
Yeah, he was waiting for that speed up.
4-5-2.
Looking to tie here.
Oh,
Gave that one away. So 5-4-1 on the side out.
5-4-1.
Oop. Rare miss hit.
off. Got a little anxious on that one. Sit. Got the sitter.
6-4-1.
Oh, nicely done. I think
Good jump there by sorry. Prodnoff was sitting there waiting for it.
Burnforce was, I think, hoping that Sorry would let that go. It might have flew. Serve's got a lot on it, Carl, right up the middle, and does not come up.
7-4-2.
7-4-2.
They took the first game. They're looking to close the semifinal match out and get to the finals.
That's in. Oh, tremendous by
What a
Wyatt.
great setup.
Yeah.
A lot of patience out there. A lot of patience out there. Those dink battles.
Oh, what a reach in down the line volley, Burnforce. Really impressive. Number 10 in the world in tennis
4-7-2.
back in his day. He split him. Enough on it to draw the air.
Timeout servers.
So timeout servers, Osorio.
7-4-1. 1 minute.
I think he needs a
So
quick
we got a
bathroom
bathroom
break.
break,
Yeah.
yeah. Got a battle going on here. Prodnoff and Wyatt trying to get to a third. I see Taylor doing some coaching over there. He's got a lot of his teammates sitting there, the Picklers. Had a great season, winning the MPL championship. Darrell Wyatt with Kansas City, one of the owners of that franchise, player owner. He really came on strong.
Yeah, he was, playing Pod 2 for most of the season. Ended up being one of the strongest players in the world by the end of the MPL season.
He was a little bit of an unknown to everybody until he kicked it into high gear. Plenty of other matches here. If you're in the Boca area, you want to come out to Patchogue Park. Well, this will be our last match for streaming. We still have another semi being played right now. Then we'll have the finals coming up for the men's and the women's.
Timeouts remaining. First 1. Servers 1. Time in. 7-4-1.
7-4-1. Make it 8.
What do we bet, a chicken dinner? A lot of chicken.
I think we're going to make it steak at this point. I'm in the lead. Yeah, Darrell Wyatt will have something to say. 8-4-2.
8-4-2.
TP is a winner. Incredible shot. Michael Burnforce, the Swede.
That was an amazing shot. I mean, you couldn't hit that dink any wider.
9-4-2. Wyatt Ernie and another second one. Incredible stuff.
That while he was out.
Yes, he did.
Just wanted to make sure.
Big
Got
smile.
caught up in the moment.
Big smile on Daryl's face. Crowd loves it.
Great serve.
Yeah.
Five, nine, one.
5-9-1. Another great serve. Osorio inside outside had plenty of spin going to the outside foot of Prodnov.
5-9-2.
Ooh, good duck. Out. Almost got the hat of Pernfors. So they get one back.
9-5-1.
9-5-2. Another big time serve off of the paddle of Marco Osorio.
10-5-2.
Match point. Nice return, Prodnov. And that is wide off a big inside out forehand for Pernfors. Exceptional stuff, both teams, but it's Pernfors and Osorio moving to the finals, Carl.
Great match. It's going to be a good one. We'll see who's coming up on the other side. Well, we're going to sign off and thank everybody here for coming out to the Patch Reef Park here in Curaleaf, Baptist Health, Palm Beach Sports Commission. Thank you guys for watching. Still plenty of pickleball out here, so if you want to head on out, but we're saying goodnight on the stream.
Yeah, we want to just thank you for tuning in. 2025 Curaleaf Boca Raton Pickleball Masters. Tournament Director Carl Foster. Want to thank Matt Piercefield for a ton of work. He's with Sago Studios. Marketing Director Adam Bricker. One of the partners for Carl, George Domichetti. And running operations, Joel Brand. We want to thank all our sponsors. Again, as Carl said, if you're in the area with more pickleball to be watched down the stretch here, it's good stuff. Weather's great, so come on out. But otherwise, we're signing off for the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ari Shannock saying so long from Boca.